I signed Walmart to a NASCAR Cup Series deal at 21 years old.
How'd it go?
We got to talk. We're the week before the NASCAR All-Star race, and I can tell you a year ago, I never would have thought I'd be where I am right now. A year ago, we were sitting in North Carolina, and I was about to move to Daytona to partake in the NASCAR Diversity Program. I was super fortunate to be afforded that opportunity, but I really didn't know what I was going to do. Earlier in the year, I went through some really tough, personal challenges, and I really wanted to be in the sport of NASCAR. And I knew that the NASCAR Diversity Program was going to be my opportunity to make my mark in NASCAR. So I spent all summer networking and building relationships with different people. And one of the companies that I interviewed with last summer is the agency that helped me do this Walmart deal. And I would say that, it's a super unique and special opportunity to be able to work with a company like Walmart. And I haven't even turned 22 yet. So super special and looking forward to the race. So it's Friday afternoon. We're heading to the track this afternoon. Truck Series races tonight. We have the Walmart car this weekend, so back-to-back deals for me, which is pretty cool. The weather's good for now. We'll see how it holds up the rest of the weekend, but we're excited for the rest.
All right, so Nick, being the good guy that he is, he's going to drop me off at Credentials so I don't have to walk my happy butt all the way over here from inside the track, or from wherever we're parking. Where are we parking? Backstretch?
Yeah.
I'm somewhere on the backstretch, so thank you, Nick. And MK, I'm getting yours this time. All right, so it's Friday. The Cup cars aren't on track today. It's just Xfinity and trucks today. Well, Xfinity races tomorrow, but they're on track today. So we had Cup passes, obviously, because we got our boy Nick over here. And I asked the lady, I'm like, "Can we get in today, right?" Because they have tech, but they're not actually on track. She's like, "No, you can't get in today." I was like, "Oh, darn." So I told Nick, and Nick's like, "Hang on, Bill. I got you." So Bill hooked us up with dang Craftsman Truck Series passes so we can get in tonight. Did David get his?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's already registered. Yeah.
All right, so David's good to go. I'm good to go. Nick's got his hard card. And so we're pulling back in on the backstretch and going to walk in here in a second. You said Lane qualified P5?
Yeah.
Lane qualified P5. Not too bad.
Here's the question. The question is, you have 30 minutes of truck practice, okay? And then you have to qualify. How many trucks do you beat in qualifying?
Never been in it before?
No, you only have that 30 minutes. And we'll say front row is your truck. So it's a decent truck.
5, if that.
You think 5?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nick, how many did you say?
1, if that.
1?
Yeah.
How many did you say?
1.
I don't know.
I say 5 because I've seen some of the qualities of these other trucks back here.
Yeah. I mean, that's true.
If the truck has
harder than it looks.
Yeah.
the truck has more. If
It's
the truck
harder than
has,
it looks.
well, if the truck has drivability, I think you're okay.
Yeah. I agree. Okay. That's not a bad answer. All right, Nick. Give me some energy and tell them what we're doing.
It's hot, and I'm in the Bojangles line that doesn't take card.
But you got cash, though. Cash is king, right?
Yeah, evidently.
All right, where do you think Lane finishes tonight?
I think we finish first.
You think?
Yeah. I'm just in a bit of a mood because we've been betrayed by one of our own. Now he's a security guard, so that's unacceptable.
Right, no kidding. David, we're standing on pit road. We're right in front of Lane's truck. Where does he finish? Where do you want him to finish? Besides win?
I mean, I don't think there's any other place that we want him to finish.
Yeah, that's true. You can see Nicholas in his element, doing business, rocking back and forth for some reason. He's a badass himself.
All right, we're walking into the Xfinity race right now. I don't know if you can hear, but they're racing. We're going to go see the Walmart car, and we're going to have a great day.
right, Nick. It is the eve of the 600.
And I'm making burgers. Oh, look at that.
Oh, cheese. And you're cooking. What are those? The green beans things?
Yeah, we got fried green beans, chicken burgers, regular burgers. And yeah, that's about it. And bacon.
And bacon. Here's the buns. So, how was it seeing that Walmart Arctic car?
I enjoyed it. I think David enjoyed it too.
Yeah, it looked good out there.
It looked really good. Oh, shit.
Maybe that was a sign
Huh?
to take it out.
Yeah. Don't try to fry in an apartment.
Allegedly.
No, we just have a lot of stuff in that bag. Look in the basket.
Oh, yeah. So, it looked good on track. Where
It
did it
did.
qualify?
9th.
9th?
Mm-hmm.
What about the run speed? What do you think?
We'll see.
Allegedly, it's going to be racing.
Yeah, it could be worse. It could be Todd Gilliland.
Where'd he start?
I think that's the only car Todd beat, I think. Todd qualified 35th. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he did qualify for Busher.
Busher wrecked.
Yeah. Well, he still got qualified, didn't he?
Barely.
Todd didn't wreck, right?
Barely.
So if you couldn't hear David, since you're not on mic, I don't know if it heard you. David was talking about that he beat Busher because Busher wrecked. So what do you think? Do you think it's going to look good under the lights?
I think it will. I know our designer does.
Yeah. Shout out to Weatherby.
Yeah. We've been blowing my phone up for a couple hours now.
Why?
That's cool, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I guess you watched it on TV?
Yeah, he did.
Nice.
We should have David go pick up a jack or something and just see what happens.
Right.
Pick things up from down.
Oh my God. We're going into the track. It's actually not that hot. I thought it would be a lot hotter than it is.
What's it say, 90?
Do you know what the temperature is?
86.
It's only going to get hotter.
Yeah. What time is it now? Like 2? 15?
High of 88.
There you go.
All right, so the pole came upon last month when we won the Arctic Pole Award at Talladega. And I was already talking to Arctic at that time, but that really gave them an introduction to Michael. So the rest of it really took care of itself. And then they had just rolled out in Walmarts all across the country. So they wanted to use that kind of as a good faith to Walmart. So that's why, or how Walmart ended up on the car this weekend.
All right, Nick. So explain the relationship once you sign a person to a deal. Like what happens then?
Well, it really starts before the deal. Generally, selling happens at the racetrack, so you want to bring them out to the track, treat it as a prospect. And then NASCAR is very sensory oriented. So when you get them to the track and they smell it and they can see it, your close rate's going to increase by like 50%. So
By bringing them to the track?
yeah, so if they can smell it, see it. As long as David's not there, it'll increase the chances. So
you try to bring them to a track before they sign, while you're in the contract phase?
yeah, well, you try to bring them to the track just in general to say, hey, come check this out. It's a really cool opportunity.
Yeah,
And then you can kind of, once they get here, I mean, it's hard to say no.
yeah. It's a different experience when you're here in person.
Yeah, for sure.
So we have met up with Weatherby. Weatherby is the designer of the 38 and 34. So when you get a new sponsor,
Yeah.
when Nick was like, hey, I got this person that I want to do, what is your first thing that you kind of do to start designing a car?
Well, first you got to go to the website and see if they have the logo in vector. Luckily, Walmart had that, and so did Arctic. So it made life easier.
We got to tell the encompassing story here. It usually begins with me sending him a text that just says, dude.
Yeah. He sends a text that says just dude, and then he just calls me out of the blue, and then he's like, dude, I just sold Arctic Walmart. And I'm like, really? He told me about the deal ahead of time, but it was such a big deal, I didn't I didn't want to get too optimistic about it.
Yeah. There's
But when he
car.
called me, God damn it.
Whoa!
But it's even better seeing in real life. But with a deal like that, you don't think it's going to happen.
Yep.
But you want to be optimistic, but you don't want to be too optimistic. So
Is this one of the bigger paint schemes that you've done, like sponsor-wise?
yeah, it's like the biggest one I've done. I mean, originally it was Generator and Rudabush. They were my biggest ones. But then he got the deal with Margaritaville at Sea, and that was my biggest one. But then this one happened, and now that overtakes it. So
Nice. Well, it's cool to see. It's Coke 600, and you got both cars painted this weekend. So
yeah, it's pretty surreal.
All right, we're leaving the track. It's like 10:30. Don't think it's gonna get back going tonight. Or appreciate it. Yeah, we're running 16th and 17th right now. We're running top 10 the whole day. I guess they just didn't make an adjustment and kind of fell back there. But overall, we got a lot of TV time just based off of what I saw at the track. But all of our guys are going back, so we're gonna head back to the house now too.
what did you do with the sponsors and stuff, like at the pit?
Yeah, we're just making sure they're taken care of. I mean, realistically, hospitality is the same across multiple industries. So just making sure you're hospitable, taking care of them, making sure that they're well hydrated, taken care of, not hungry. Make sure they're not too hot. It wasn't too hot today, so I didn't really have to worry about that. But
So what's unique about NASCAR versus other sports?
NASCAR's a lot more accessible, just to the drivers in general. You're not going to be at the NFL games or college games and be able to have the driver come up during the rain delay and just sit right in front of you and hear them talking about how the race is going. So,
And they kind of get like a unique perspective sitting on the pit box, right?
yeah, for sure. You can sit there. You have a radio headset, so you can sit there and listen to the driver and spotter during the race.
All right, so what were you saying about being on the pit box and a headset?
Yeah, you can listen to the radio during the race and listen to the driver and the spotter talking, or making your or having your driver apologize to your crew chief. That happens. So
You just kind of get like a behind the scenes almost,
yeah,
right?
yeah, it's the most inclusive sport for sure.
And plus, you get to see your car, like your
Yeah.
sponsor, your team, your...
There's more brand ownership in NASCAR than any other sport too. All right, the weekend's over for us at least. They haven't called the race yet, but they're probably going to get back to racing at 12:30 tonight. But overall, it was a really good night for us, for Walmart, Arctic. I think we have a good chance to grow the program into the future. And everyone seemed to have a lot of fun. We've already gotten a lot of nice text messages, so hopefully it'll carry on into the future.